Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into the weekly love outlook for Virgo. Now this is going to be for March 8th to the 15th, and this is an outlook into a relationship that you have with someone, a connection that you have with someone, because we're going to pull out their cards and your cards. So this is not a general love outlook for a single Virgo or a Virgo that doesn't have some kind of significant connection with someone, right? Alright guys, so let's get right into it. I've done most of my shuffling off of camera, so we can begin to go right into cutting your deck. And if you want to go ahead and check out your other readings for the week, like your general weekly outlook or your monthly general love outlook, then they will all be sort of linked in the top of the description. Alright Virgo, let's get right into it. Straight out, we have, for your person, they see themselves as the Fool this week, and you are resonating with the Ace of Cups. They see you as Death, and you see them as Judgment. Oh, shit. Okay, they see the relationship and their part in it as Strength, and you see your part as the Empress. Wow. So, what are we saying here? We have 5 major arcana and 2 aces. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Well, Virgo. Whew, what can I say? 5 major arcanas and 2 aces. This is a strong reading. Oftentimes when we have such an overabundance of major arcana in a reading, it can indicate that there are definitely forces from outside you and your person that are impacting this. Divine forces, right? Death and Judgment, Strength and Empress. All right, let's get right into it. I'm going to come back to the Ace of Wands. Your person sees themselves as the Fool, and you are resonating with Ace of Cups. Well, the Fool certainly indicates that your person is resonating with a feeling of youthfulness and newness, right? It's a new stage. It's a new dawn. It's a new chapter. It's a whole new chapter, you know, for them. They feel like they want to do it, right? They feel like they're taking a leap of faith here. We often hear that with the Fool, a leap of faith. However, the one thing with the Fool as well is that people tend to forget the Fool is actually, I don't know if you noticed, but Fool is the 0 card in tarot. And so it is always representing you, right? The Quant, the person we are reading for, the person that is associated with, traveling up and down the tree of life, right? There's no position on the tree of life for the Fool. There's a position or a path for all of the other cards, but not the Fool, because the Fool is essentially weaving its way through the tree of life, always moving from one position to the next and moving back again, right? It is you moving through life. And so in this way, this is very much your person having sort of come from one stage in their life, which they have learned what they needed to learn. They've made this quantum leap up in understanding and experience and wisdom in one area, and now they have moved along the tree of life to another area. We go up and down too. You know, we go up the tree of life, we descend down to another position, we go up, and we're constantly learning. And so now your person has made this quantum leap from one position, and they are now in this very new position where they are now going to be sort of starting the road to a whole new set of learning, a whole new sort of experience of learning and wisdom coming in. You are resonating with the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, of course, is the outpouring of love, you know. It can be new love, right? Oftentimes we associate it with a new love coming in, a new fountain of love, a new opportunity in love. Aces are all about the essence of the suit and the opportunity or the potentiality for achieving the highest level in that suit. So when we see an Ace of Cups, we have a situation or a new opportunity to experience, you know, the essence of love, you know, the highest in love, right? It's the potential for it. Doesn't necessarily mean it's definitely going to be there, but it's the opportunity and potential that is there. Certainly you are right now resonating with a feeling really, really like nice in love, right? That beginning, that new feeling, when it's really kind of overflowing, as you can see here. Now, how do you see each other? Well, your person is seeing you as death and transformation, and you're seeing them as judgment and forgiveness, right? Death card is all about transformation in your life, the dying of the old and the opportunity for something new to grow. And this is how your person is seeing you. And it's interesting because I believe that you are serving as this death to them, right? And it makes me almost feel like this is indeed a new relationship, possibly. It may be a returning relationship, right? I'll talk about that in just a minute when I get through. But in terms of a new relationship, it's almost as if them meeting you has caused a full sort of death in their lives in a way, an opportunity for full transformation. It's like you are bringing into them this understanding that the way they've been living up until now is gone. Right? And there is now a potential for a whole new life, a whole new opportunity for growth and progress and moving forward, which is what death is all about. If you think of a garden dying in the winter and then in the spring, it just erupts. This is what we're talking about with death. And certainly if your person is resonating with the Fool, they are feeling so youthful and light and ready to start this new life, this new chapter in their life. And I think they see you as a sort of impetus for it, as a trigger for this, as a reason why they are having this whole new sort of stage come in, perhaps even a whole new outlook. You have Judgment, and this is interesting. You see your person as the Judgment card, which is actually forgiveness, reconciliation, understanding that life's experiences will form our judgments and change our judgments, right? Change our outlook, change our criticisms, right? Judgment is when we lay ourselves bare before our own gods and say, you know what? I forgive myself because I am only human, right? And this is who I am, judge me for being human, and that's it. And at the end of the day, you can't judge someone for being human. You can only have understanding and empathy for them being human, because by being human, we realize that we all make mistakes. Do you see what I mean? And so in this way, Virgo, you are seeing your person going through this, I believe, going through a kind of like, a change in their lives. Right? A change in their lives. And for you also, right? It's almost as if meeting this person has given you a new sense of feeling forgiven, or having you understand that you are not, you don't have to hold on to judgment and criticism. You don't have to be punished for the things that really are normal things, normal, attitudes, normal mistakes that we make, right? Because Judgment is actually the card for forgiveness and reconciliation. And when you see your person as that, it's almost as if you also are feeling like, wow, having them come into my life is almost like a form of forgiveness. It's like the divine has brought this person into my life to show me that even though I've made mistakes in the past, that doesn't mean that they have to rule my future. I feel like you feel that meeting this person, you're so in love, by the way, with this Ace of Cups. But it's almost like you feel like the universe has forgiven you your past transgressions, because they've brought you something so wonderful. They've brought you someone that loves you and that you love so much, right? It's a feeling of forgiveness. And also for yourself, I think it's a feeling of understanding that despite you've made mistakes in the past, you can be forgiven for them. When we understand that, we of course increase our forgiveness for others. This is where empathy takes root. This is the root of empathy and understanding. So strong, Virgo. All right. How do you see your relationship and your part in it? Well. They see their part in the relationship as being strong, maintaining their strength, overcoming any issues they may have had with emotions running their lives, right? Strength is all about understanding your passions, understanding your emotions, understanding the need for them, having compassion for your actual emotions, if you know what I mean, right? Having compassion, having understanding for why you feel the way you feel, but not letting those emotions control you from the inside, right? It's also about boundaries and borders, right? Making sure you have the right boundaries in place. But certainly we're talking here about strength, that core strength that we have. And of course you see, and I think that they see themselves going through this, and they see that this relationship is something that will foster that in them. You see the relationship as the Empress, and your part in it as the Empress, which is this relationship for you, Virgo, is just reaffirming your power, reaffirming the fact that you need to love yourself and nurture yourself and be yourself, right? And this goes very nicely with this feeling here that you have of judgment in the other person. Like I said before, it almost feels to you like having this person come into your life, you've almost been forgiven, and you, of course, in turn, forgive yourself. And so you are now as well in this relation. The relationship is also now taking you even further to the next level, in the sense that it is reminding you and instilling in you this desire to love yourself, nurture yourself, right? Maybe that before this happened, Virgo, you may have been quite hard on yourself. You may have had a lot of judgment for yourself. You may not have been taking care of yourself as much as you should or would like to have. Empress is all about loving yourself and taking care of your mind, body, and soul. Ace of Wands, there is a new inspiration coming in for both of you. It's a whole new inspiration. You both feel very, very passionate. I'm going to say there's a high level of sexual chemistry here. Strong. So this is a reading for a Virgo who has met somebody. This is a new relationship, and it is absolutely off the charts strong. Off the charts strong. Definitely a feeling of a soulmate connection. I mean, I don't even know how else to put it. You guys are doing for each other absolutely what you needed, right? It's like you've come into each other's lives at the perfect time, and you are really sort of, I almost feel like when you two are together, perhaps it's like the whole world just kind of blurs away. You know what I mean? It probably feels like the whole world just blurs away when you're with this person. Like it's just really a true feeling of like it's just you and them. People say that. Oh, I feel like it's, you can say that if you want to, but I'm talking about when it's real, right? This is real. This is very real, and it's reciprocated. It's very strong indeed. Let's pull out your clarifiers. This is not going to be a long reading because, hey, what can I say? It's all pretty much laid there. Let's see what these clarifiers have to say. Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, wow. Six of Cups, hey now, this is what I'm talking about, and the Six of Pentacles, shit. Oh my God, what can I just love this, Virgo, I love this. This is just, I don't even know, sometimes I do readings and they are just like, I'm an empathic, intuitive reader, so when the readings are strong like this, I thank you for allowing me to provide this reading for you, because I get a little high from it myself, a little booster, because this is one of these readings that gives me a booster because of tapping into these feelings here. It's just so nice. Two of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's talk about it for your person. Yeah, your person may have indeed be going through or have been going through some financial upheaval and changes. Right? May have, Two of Pentacles is a lot of motion and change. It's having your finances, your career in a lot of flux, up and down. And certainly this is something that your person is resonating with right now, but that's okay. I'm going to say it could be this is how you met each other. Right? You may have met each other through work, or they were dealing with something financial perhaps, or career-wise that was really a lot of chaos, and somehow or another through the events or experiences to do with that, it almost feels like this is how you guys met each other. Wheel of Fortune is turning, and again, it seems like, an example would be like if your person was say your person was going through a lot of like financial upheaval, right? And they went to their local bank to maybe see if they could get a loan to deal with it, and you were at that bank and you bumped into each other. you know, and then just boom, out of that somehow you start talking. Next thing you know, boom, 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 you have this incredible. This is what I mean. It's like out of this chaos that they have been going through, this change, I almost feel like this is the reason why, or this is sort of the, you know, the divine timing moment that happened. And of course, with the wheel turning, right? This is a fortunate meeting. The wheel is turning for your person, wheel of fortune. And of course, the biggest fortune that has come into their lives has been meeting this incredible Virgo who makes them so happy. Now you, Virgo, whew, sixes all around. Well, six is the number for harmony, right? You know, I love it. I don't know if you heard there were children laughing outside just a moment ago. It's almost as if that was a message, you know. It's just like a little, hey, yeah, sixes are harmony. We're happy. Six of Cups is a relationship that is absolutely pleasant and fun. You love hanging out with each other. You love being with each other. This is a relationship that has a lot of affection, physical affection. Six of Cups is the card for pleasure. It is the soulmate card as well. A lot of times we consider it a soulmate connection. Of course, you know, harmony in this relationship. Six of Pentacles. Harmony comes in financially as well as a part of this relationship. It's almost as if you guys met each other. It was, you know what, I almost feel like this. It almost feels like your person went through this financial sort of upheaval and sort of, I want to say flux, right? This really kind of chaotic moment in their life, just so they could have the exact right timing and event to bring you in. Because as soon as you guys meet each other, the finances even out. It's like as soon as you guys coming together, you now experience a harmony in your finances. You now have everything that you need to be together. You have everything that you need to help each other as well. Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving. So it feels to me almost like the only reason this person necessarily went through this financial upheaval was so, if I go back to the bank example, it's like almost as if the only reason they went through the financial upheaval was so that they could go to the bank and meet you that day. And that was it. That was the only reason for it, because as soon as you guys come together, it's the end of the financial difficulties and the beginning of the financial harmony. So it wasn't even like this here was meant to stay. It just served as a sort of catalyst, right, for you guys to meet each other. And then right away, boom, everything evens right out. Sixes are beautiful for a relationship. And certainly Six of Cups and Six of Pentacles. You're definitely dealing, you know, you guys are both certainly very charitable people, I'm going to say. Very giving people. You've met each other in terms of mentality. You have the same mentality. You both, you know, it's not like you don't have the same outlooks. And certainly Six of Pentacles is a very lovely, healthy mentality to have about money, because it's the feeling of, yes, working for money, working for financial abundance, but also being the first person to sort of dig in your pocket and help somebody else. And that's a really good feeling. Let's just pull out your romance angel messages for this week. We have passion. I love this reading. It's giving me giggles. It's giving me the feels now. What can I say? Let's pull out another one for you. You deserve love. Well, what can I say? Okay. What can I say? Virgo. Whoo, you got the love bug. Shit. Passion, and you deserve love. Of course you deserve love. And this is the judgment coming in. This is your affirmation that whatever happened in the past didn't need to sort of affect your future. And here comes your love. I mean, I'm like shaky because of this reading. This feels so good. I'm so happy for you. It's like I'm tearing up. I'm so happy for you. If you resonate with this reading, please do comment below. You know, I'm very, very happy for you, Virgo. I think this is a really, really beautiful reading. I'm getting all verklempt about it. And what can I say? I'm going to leave it at that. All right, guys. This is your reading, March 8th to the 15th. If you are going through this, please sound off below. I would love to hear about it. I wish you all the best in this. This is probably one of the most fulfilling readings I've done in a very long time. And I just wish you all the best. All right, guys. All right, so I will see you next week for your love outlook. Bye-bye now.